These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The gun, the inside give. He's in open space downfield. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. No Cam Scatterboo this season. Guys, he was the definition of all-purpose workhorse back a year ago. He put Arizona State in the national spotlight. David, how do you replace a guy who was not only so productive, but was really the heart and soul of the team's identity?
Well, you know what's nice, Reese? It's nice to have a quarterback that's a superstar, a budding superstar. Sam Levitt is that guy. Can run it, can throw it, showed so much moxie last year. The offense might look a little bit different, but it's nice to have a trigger man like that.
Looking for space, it's Udo. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, for some teams the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry.
Turning it on! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in.
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Levitt. This one's complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
They'll go with a direct snap. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes a grab. You want to talk about converting a 4th down in style with a whole lot extra, David.
How about it? Clutch mode. 4th down time, you only need a little, but he pushes the ball way down the field. He believes in his guy, makes the play, gets the big first down.
A first down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Rush is on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They grab the early lead.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Salter. Going for a big play right off the bat. Got his man on the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most, and with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayden. Bulldozes his way through. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On the snap, it's Hayden. He'll pitch it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Going to the running game. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Levin. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Tyson. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Sun Devils are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They just keep firing. He'll pull it down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Moss. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To throw, it's Salter. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up. But he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. It's Hayden. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Hayden. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Salter. Flips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Snap it to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Colorado.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
What a huge play, and that just goes to show you, man, when this guy is covered, he's open. Final play of the 1st half. I think everybody knows where the ball is going, and still, they can't stop him from hauling it in the end zone, giving his team the lead on the last play of the 1st half. That was huge.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Hayden. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Hayden. Looking for room at the 40. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. You see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Hayden. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats.
Second down.
And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He might want another play. To the air, it's Salter. Looking left. He's got it. He'll work his way down to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes are on the move. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Hayden. They bring him down, and that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Let's go. Direct snap. Touchdown, Bucks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. He's looking to forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Moss. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Sun Devils in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous. Making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll try to get it through the air. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Colorado. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Looking downfield, it's Salter. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll stop him at the 22-yard line as the defense makes a play. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Arizona State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That pass is incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one up. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Red pass, it's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Intercepted. Steps out of bounds right at the 17-yard line after the pick.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Quarterback may change this route. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Hayden.
quarterbacks are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
The Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. To the air. It's Salter. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Hayden. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll toss it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffs! And the stomping has commenced. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive play.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Levin. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
For the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Udo. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Stanford managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll savor this one in Palo Alto for some time, no matter the final score. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. To the air, it's Salter. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hayden. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up 3rd down.
Might be changing the route. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Shoots it to the left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Incomplete.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. On the direct snap, it's Hayden. Across the 45. Speeding down the left side. Inside the touchdown, Colorado. And the punishment has been extended. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to pass, it's Levin. He's got the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man, it's McClain. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's taking a deep shot. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the... And he's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Levin. Takes the easy completion. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Rides the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
On the direct snap, it's Hayden. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat.
Third down coming up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Making side adjustments here. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Pocket breaking down. He's got it on the left. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
down.